and of gratitude. And I think the media prejudging and talking about this guy as if he's a murderer is one of the most disgraceful things I've ever seen from the American media.
This is J.D. Vance being a fucking prick. Like, he doesn't really feel a debt of gratitude for this guy. Like, it's all a performative political positioning that he's doing. And he's not expressing any genuine empathy for the victim.
44 minutes. Coordinated universal time.
Having the back of law enforcement in tough situations is one thing.
Beep.
But
hello,
like,
everyone. Hello,
that
hello.
Shot Renee Good.
I'm sorry.
So,
watching stuff on Vance.
The still shots, like the second and
so there's a lot going on, as you can tell. We've everywhere. So this is AnnestaciA KomarovsK with the 4:44 p.m. 4th Estate News, and here we are in the library. Oh, sorry, the TV set's a little loud as usual. Okay, so first off, no mic drop. There you go. I'm a little angry today, just a little. Okay, anger can be good. Okay, so let's go over here and turn down the TV here. And yeah, it's kind of weird there. And it's time to dust off your Bible, because the world is going kind of crazy right now. So we'll put that there, because you already seen the recorder. Okay, so everything in the news everything's going wild. So I don't want to hit my mic, so I have to move that. Okay, so, oh shit, it's still on. Oh my God. Nothing to see here. What? Okay. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, everybody. Okay. So, for starters, I just want to make everybody aware that AnnestaciA KomarovsK is on the job. Look at that shot. That's this morning. Watching the TV. Yeah. Did get around to doing what I said I was going to do and get that payment off to the DMV for $3. So that's because I have a commercial driver's license. Yeah. I bet you didn't know that, right? Oh, you know what? I would do this on the fly. I'm going to do this on the fly. Let's see if I can do this. So one thing real quick is, we're getting kind of, sorry for the delay there, so we're getting kind of close to this. We have our own clock, and for some reason he has a clock too. Let's see, donate. Okay. Okay, let's see. See if I can donate 2026. Oh, here, okay. Here, I'll just put in 0.04. Oh no, he requires $1 Oh no, I'm not doing that. So, one thing I noticed, you ever notice anything about his logo? He shot a bear. Did you ever notice that? He shot a bear. Why would you elect anybody, vote for somebody who shoots bears? That's not very nice. So, yeah, that's just terrible to go after a bear. I don't really like that very much. But, let's see. I did have a problem with this. It didn't want me to go. Oh, now it let me go. Okay. Here we go. Speaking of bears, here we are. Oh, I was looking for some bear stickers. So earlier today, we did stream the last State of the Union address by Governor Newsom. So I got stuff in my cart. Let's see. Okay, here's my cart. Yeah. I want to get this one. We are one. Yeah, because it goes with our WW.One. So we are one. Maybe I'll get that. It's in my cart now. They only have 6 left. I want to be the one to get one. So maybe I'll order this. Make that a priority. So see, I wonder where my order's at. I did order some stuff today. Let's see what I returns orders. Okay, let's see what I ordered. Oh, it's not here yet. Okay. This is really good mayonnaise right here. Quippy mayonnaise, product of Japan. It's true, it's a really good product. So if you haven't tried it, I'd highly recommend. Oh my, that rhymed. So the other thing in the news is this guy. Oh, his headline went away. I was having a problem with this. It's like didn't want me to report on this. You know, the internet has a weird way of having you not report on stories. And look at this. See? That's the new mayor of New York. And he doesn't play very nice with the federal government and the fact they shot a woman who was in the way. And I don't know what to say. But he doesn't have a good symbol here, does he? Yeah, this goes kind of weird. But that's the new mayor of New York. So, you know what's very strange is I brought it down the volume, and it still won't go down. It's bizarre what happens here. So, one thing is I have the paper down here. The Malibu Times, which I'm going to have a beef with them. So today's Thursday, but I picked up yesterday. So this is yesterday's news. Today's news is what the BBC has reported, which was yesterday's news too. The BBC. Don't count on me to tell you stuff for President Trump. Why don't you just listen to the BBC? I mean, they are kind of connected. Oh yeah, right here. Here, BBC. So don't believe me, believe the BBC. United Kingdom. This is United Kingdom saying Ukraine warns of World War III ahead of long-standing Congress aid vote. Okay. So you haven't heard is in Iran, the Khomeini guy, or whatever the guy is in charge, is going to flee. They're having riots in Iran and stuff. And we're trying to take over Greenland. And the southern hemisphere is supposed to be like in a mess. The northern hemisphere is in a mess, like a reset. President Trump says he's probably doing what he's told from high above. That's why I kind of mentioned the Bible. The Reader's Digest version of it, okay? Because this is true. It's true. Pick your version. But it's true. This is the Reader's Digest version for you all folk. How simple does it get? Times are a-changing. Bob Dylan said it. So he lives here in Malibu. So, if you can't notice that times are a-changing, they are. The thing is, the Malibu Times is doing a very good job of keeping up with the times, because by the way, I'm by myself here. They refused to do an interview with me, that I'm their new governor. And so one of the issues has been that I am this new candidate. This was done back in the day, 2020. Why? Who's down with NPP? NPP 2020, that's what I am. And it's the largest group of voters. These are the people who are going to determine the next election. This is it. That is the people. That's the way you're going to vote. It's not going to be that you want Republican or Democrat. You want somebody like me. There. NPP. No party, period. No politics, period. Business only. This is the way it looks. But yet I can't get any support because you guys rather fight politics. And that's not really allowed around here. So it's time to help out, help the cause. Stop beating each other up and throwing snowballs in Minnesota. Okay? Throwing snowballs at the cops. They're people too. They have families. They're doing a job. Do you want to get up in the middle of the night and respond to, neighbors' disturbance or fire in the middle of the night? No, that's why we pay these people. So have some respect and stop throwing snowballs at them. Please. Okay? At least you're not throwing rocks. I guess you can throw a snowball at them, it's fine. Well, wait a minute. I don't want to say it's fine, because that'll get me in trouble too. Do not throw snowballs. Another thing I wanted to, I think I'm out of material. No, I'm probably not. Oh, I do have some gratitude here. So I got these adapters. For those of you in the fourth estate type news, you put that in the HDMI and it allows us to do multiple screens with one computer. So sometimes it wants to emulate you have another screen so you can put different displays. And that's the kind of stuff we use. And this was rather cheap on Amazon. So I have it, but I guess I failed to mention it. So I guess I'll put it back up. But it looks like this. This little bitty device emulates a whole entire screen. This little device is a screen to the computer. It thinks this is a monitor. This little bitty thing thinks it's a monitor. You plug that into your computer and bingo, it's another screen. Which kind of speaks to the whole thing about another set of eyes on stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like the way it works. So one thing I wanted to do, since we, it's only 4:55. So FAC, First Amendment Coalition, which currently they are one of my benefactors if I die. So something happens to me, they get some money. That's how much I'm willing to spend. That's how much I support these people. They've defended me in the past against bad governance. And they do a lot. Here's just some of the stuff they do. Up and down California. In many ways, they're part of the chaos, keeping government legit. So, there you go. Fact. So is the Jarvis taxpayer group folk who don't call me back, who oppose Proposition 14, which allows me to run with no party preference. They opposed Prop 14 in 2010. Why is that? They like the mayhem. I say that. The other thing too, new laws went into place about parking tickets and stuff. If you don't have the means, you don't really have to pay. I'll put you on a payment plan or just dismiss it. Okay? So check your local jurisdiction and just don't blindly pay a parking ticket. Okay? That's not a very smart thing to do. So I wanted to talk about something. Everybody says you're running for governor. That's it. Concentrate on California. We're having some huge issues. And some of us, we're losing Coca-Cola. You know about In-N-Out. You know about Tesla. You know about the big names. But all the small people, they shut down too because the big companies have left. So when you stop making cars, stop making products, printers and stuff, Apple computers, we never really made them here, except for a special few. Those places close down too, because you're not there to support the Jack in the Boxes and the McDonald's and the local burrito places and the burrito trucks. So they go away too. So we're left with an economy in shambles. And what do? We almost have to live off the state. Yeah, welfare state. That's how you become one, is by driving the billionaires away from California. They're the ones who supply the jobs. So I know it's controversial to give billionaires a tax break, but they're giving it to you by being the ones who envision everything and make things happen. So that was a warning from my phone. It's like, time to move on. And the reason I want to move on real quick is something very important to me is I always wonder if we all came from Africa, whatever, and we never left. I mean, we left and we moved on. Why is it that there's so many problems down there? And Sam Kinison kind of said it back best in the day. He made a little comedy thing, and he said that we shouldn't be sending them food in Africa. We should be sending them moving trucks because it's sand. And he's very famous for that. And he passed away. He died there. So, from another generation, you might not be aware of that observation he made back in the day. It's comedy, but it's not. It's commentary. Commentary and comedy are both kind of the same. That's why I always make jokes. Like, you know, the fourth estate putting my governor is an idiot as a little sticker on the ID. But, you know, it was the fourth estate that streamed it in 4K and with time code so you can fast forward the good parts. It burned in for eternity. So that's the kind of stuff we do. So, two things I'm going to do. I'm going to risk copyright again, but I think I can get away with it. And that is put that Sam Kinison piece at the back end. And I'll go out on something kind of special because I, as a member of the fourth estate, legitimately a member, can prove it. Because sometimes I'm always in the right place at the right time. Sometimes, I usually say I'm at the right place at the wrong time. Yeah, because I don't sometimes realize how blessed I am. And this picture best explains it because this is one of many moments in my life. So this is AnnestaciA KomarovsK coming to you live with the 4:44 p.m. Fourth Estate News. And I'll go out on this beautiful picture, which I wish I would have shot in 16:9.